video is for you guys wanting to scratch the itch. Do I get an ADV bike? Do I get a Tourer? Do I stay on my cruiser? She's not riding with me anymore. I want to go solo. Hopefully this video will help somebody out there. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. This is Gil. I am on my 2022 R1250 GS Adventure, and I'm on this bike after riding a full-on Tourer for the past 4 years, and I'd like to tell you why this GSA is better than a Tourer. I'd like to show you and tell you why I get more utility out of this vehicle than I did my Honda Goldwing DCT Tour airbag. The storage, I've got 2 aluminum cases, and right now I'm running not a top box but a soft bag by BMW, an old BMW knapsack that fits another 28 liters. It expands, I can put my helmet in it, plenty of stuff, and it's soft and it's light. I can put a top case on here, and I carry so much more luggage and storage. For accessories, I'm running some foot peg, rubber foot peg inserts that make it more comfortable, a sergeant seat. I've got a tank bag here, some GV extenders that protect me from the wind. Another thing I really love about this motorcycle is it's so versatile. I can take regular, I can take super. This 7.9 gallon tank is voluminous. I can run, fill up once a week if I'm commuting. I don't have to worry if I'm touring, and I've got variety with the gasoline choices. Why don't I give you something I haven't given you in some time? Let me give you a jump off. There she is, guys, the R1250 GS Adventure. Yeah, hopefully I'm not pissing off all of these guys out here. I just want to show you guys what I'm on, how sleek she looks, and how capable she is. And she is purpose-built for it all. Still maintains a rather slim profile from the rear, all things considered. But it is about this gas tank up front when it comes to the full coverage, and we're loving that. Let's jump back on here. We're gonna run her in road mode. You guys familiar with this platform know that BMW's electronics are phenomenal and they work really well. One of the reasons, Waze is telling me stuff is going on up there. One of the reasons I am really loving this bike as compared to the full-on Tourer is how much less she weighs and how light she feels in comparison. Now you guys know the specs. Oh, let's pause for the cause. We have a stop car there. For comparison, this motorcycle weighs 600 pounds, 591 actually wet weight, as compared to a full-on Tourer that's usually starting at about 870 to 900 plus pounds. So right there we're talking about a 250 to 300 pound weight advantage or disadvantage if you like riding heavy vehicles. Furthermore, this GSA carries its weight down low, and we really love that for maneuverability, and also aids in the light-footed feeling that I get. BMW did a wonderful job with the GSAs. The bars are so wide and placed as such that just a touch of the end of the bar will put you in the direction that you want to go in. In addition, I am running some Wonderlic Ergo Rises, and I did a video on those. I will link that in the description below. So that's another accessory that made a huge difference. Those risers bought the bars back and down a smidgen to make things even more comfortable than they already were. Now we are comparing this GSA to touring bikes, so in that respect you could do the same kind of accessory adjustment on your touring bike, but you can't make her lighter, and I'm not so sure if you can make her more responsive, because she does have a lot of weight. Another aspect that doesn't get talked about nearly as much when comparing touring bikes and adventure bikes is the performance envelope and what you can do. You guys out there with those large touring bikes, you guys got comfort, and that's a wonderful thing. And you could put stage 15, 16, 17, new cam, old cam. You could put all of that stuff on the bike that does not come from the factory, and you don't get the type of performance you get with an ADV or an adventure bike. In this case, the R1250 GS Adventure. Straight from the factory. This boxer comes with 136 horsepower, 105 foot-pounds of torque available to you. You get the goods straight on. I won't be adding a cam. I won't be doing any fuel management. I let Mother BMW take care of that business for me. So in comparison, you're not getting any more than what you got. I see quite a few of my former Goldwing motovloggers talking about adding fueling to the system to make it go faster and blah blah blah. Well, I got news for you guys. I ran the same motorcycle you did, and I had a DCT, and she's plenty fast. But that's relative to other tourists. My preference these days is for an ADV bike, and we'll talk about that a little bit as well. For you guys counting, this is my 4th ADV bike. I had 2 R1200 GS Adventures in the past, a 2006 and a 2007 that I ran for a bit. The 2006 was a non-ABS. I had an incident after leaving the BMW MOA rally in Vermont. I totaled that bike after a weekend of camping. That's a whole other story. That bike was replaced with another one, and this one had ABS. That bike did not have ABS. This one had ABS, and I equipped it with the cases. My 3rd adventure bike was a Honda VFR 1200X. That was a wonderful bike with a stonking V4 engine, putting out 130 horsepower and 92 foot-pounds of torque. It was so smooth and powerful. I even did an iron butt on that bike. Shout out to all you guys out there who are iron butt riders and are in the books. That was a wonderful bike, but it lacked, that VFR 1200X by Honda lacked the creature comforts. It did not have cruise control, although it was listed as a tourer, which to me is kind of ridiculous. Anything listed as a tourer should have cruise control. There were a plethora of other bikes all in between, but I wisened up about a year and a half ago and said I'd like to get myself another GSA. And this is all before the news of the 1300 came out. Now back to why I think ADV bikes are more, or are better, dare I say better for some, than an all-out tourer is. The suspensions are such that they can easily accommodate 2 people, tons more luggage than the tourer that are usually confined to the cases on that particular bike, and wet bags that you can throw over a seat if you're not carrying a passenger. you can really load these babies down just like a donkey, which my other GSA was affectionately known as the donkey. You load her down and you hit the road. I jump on this bike when I'm commuting, as you can see. I jump on this bike when I'm grocery getting. I jump on this bike if I want to take a long run, a tour. If I want to do a little canyon scratching upstate on the weekends. It really does do everything. And it really does do everything well. And you guys notice I did not mention off-road. Now, I don't take it into that gnarly stuff. This ain't the bike for it. But you can do fire roads, gravel roads, and you can do that stuff with training. And that's where the versatility comes in on the R1250 GS Adventure. You can do all of that stuff and some with proper training. Now you're saying to yourself, hey GB, I can do that on my Tourer. Yeah, you can. But you can't do it like this. Because those bikes ain't built for that. Those suspensions aren't built for that. You're not riding high. Hey guys, don't ride high. Don't drink and ride. Whatever bike you're on, love it, ride it. If it fits, I know, you must have quit, right? No, if it fits, ride your bike. And if it doesn't, get one that does fit your riding style. And if you're like me, and you like to do different things, you get yourself an ADV bike. So you lose your Tourer, and you get something that can do it all. This video is for you guys on the fence. This video is for you guys with 2 or 3 bikes thinking. This video is for you guys wanting to scratch the itch. Do I get an ADV bike? Do I get a Tourer? Do I stay on my cruiser? She's not riding with me anymore. I want to go solo. Hopefully this video will help somebody out there. Thanks so much for coming along for the ride. This is GB Winging It. And I am out.